I found out that that this game, like some people beat this game in like 5 hours. I'm confused. I think I've already put like what 10 hours into this game. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I put already 10 hours in this game, I think, and but I do a lot of the side quests. That's just shocking to me that a game like this could be finished in a short amount of time. Alright. Let's see where we are. And I'll check my journal. Ugh. And I ate that Panda Express a little too quick. People beating Baldur's Gate 3 in 18 minutes. I kind of get it when it's like, when they're using actual speedrun strats, like beating Breath of the Wild in like, 5 minutes because they exploited some boulder physics to rocket into the boss chamber. I get that, like, but if you like legitimately just go through the quests, that's very surprising. All right, we got skill points. Here's Vicar. We talked to that guy. I don't remember who Ellie is. Deliver a message from the customs guy. Oh, okay. Well, let's check the journal anyway. Let's see. Just a quick little overview. Okay, our main mission. Oh, he wants us to go to the moon of Monarch. That's right. We need an excuse to get into Monarch. And it would not be smart just to crash land. Ellie's is a girl who seems desperate to maintain her bad girl image. Okay, why don't I remember talking to her? Oh, our ship is impounded. That's right. Because the guy who's impounding it, I think, was having some sort of a romantic liaison with the former owner. All right, weapons from the void. A powerful weapon. What? Rumors from the groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon. All right, I don't know where to look for that, but okay. Here we go. Corporal Wheeler at Groundbreaker Customs asks you to update Dr. Dorset in sickbay with the status of her shipment. This is it. Okay. And then our companions. Ellie thinks there's something amiss with Jesse. Is Ellie one of our... Okay, that's kind of a spoiler. I think they're telling me that Ellie's going to be a companion here. An acquaintance who's been holed up in the Groundbreaker sickbay for... Okay, we're here for Ellie too. Sapphire wine. Have Parvati meet with... June Lee Tennyson, chief engineer. I remember this one. Cleaning machine. Oh, we got to talk to someone. Never picked up the part from Roseway. Is that here? I don't know. And here's Vicar. I guess he just goes by Max. Vicar is his title. Okay. The scholar's been through the Groundbreaker recently. Thinks he can track him down by accessing a data cartridge from a terminal in the security office. Oh no. Oh no, Max. What are you getting us into, bro? Let's talk to Ellie real quick.
Good luck getting to Jesse, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
Something I can help you with?
I don't remember what he did. I remember this guy did not seem to like us that much, but
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
What if she requests you to jump off a bridge? Are you going to do that? Or do you have free will? Dr. Mifuru? The records say...
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Ooh.
Take care.
Well, that kind of felt like a dead end. Except I can use this terminal. And I can just go back there. Let's do a little quick save. No one seems to mind. Okay, we're supposed to talk to her. Wanda.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tyr, not to make you jealous, but the Panda Express was delicious. And I think it was better than usual. I think it's been probably a couple months since I've had Panda, but yeah, it was very, very good today. Let's see. Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Your shipment won't be coming in soon. What's going on?
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get
Oh, dang, dude.
mechanicals at this rate.
It is pretty expensive. We had a gift card, though. Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Yeah, what's
The
that?
board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time.
Guess we're
Delivery as soon as yesterday.
looking for the delivery guy.
Yes, he told me he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
All right.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Sounds kind of fun. Checking out an asteroid. Nurse. Generic people. Can I examine this? Patient's medical chart. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe, and am prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some cork docks I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I asked says that they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Ward medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted that the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? Alright, I think we got a pretty bad case of that. The skip flu. Drugs. Who was that? Oh. Ugh. Lovely. Ooh. Okay. So this... So now I have my new ability. I don't think anyone saw me. We'll parade around, see if they care. No. Okay. So I think I can just go in here. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. I think one of those is better than the other. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out to reset the shroud. It will get harder the more you're interrogated. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop back out of here. And let's do a little quick save here. Alright, we have a quarantine. Operating room. I don't think it's draining at all, unless I move. Let's go to quarantine.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
I mean, we can kind of pop in and out if we're not finding what we need. Oh God. Okay, she scared me because she looks different. That's a phrase.
Your sights out, friend.
All right, hold on. Let's see if I can. Oh, I'm right here. Okay.
For the last rat to on crunch time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed.
I think Jessie is the malingering sort. She's just here to skip work.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Okay. Let's yell at her. Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Yeah, I got 2 ears, but I don't want to listen. There's Jessie. Alright, I'm still on the clock here. What is that? Smokes?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat
Duh.
what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Well, now you're missing work. Oh no. This is so tempting. Put a skill check in front of a dialogue option, and I have a really hard time not picking it. Oh, I gotta skip it. What did you do that got you in trouble? Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep breathing.
What is her line of work?
Alright, I'll fess this part up too. If
There you go.
Help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Okay, hold on a second. 3 weeks back, someone that was on the Lost Hope surfaced for the first time in 70 years. Is this my diamond? Did that scientist steal it from me? Yeah, what does it have to
was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
Amelia McCracken sure does look like royalty. Oh, now I can just say I do work for the board. I don't want to... Why is that so tempting? It just makes no sense. Let's see. I don't know. I don't even think that would get me anything with her.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
All right.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
You're a real pal.
Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
That was me. Yep. Royalty right here. Princess Amelia. Fascinated by shiny things. I just want my necklace back. And I have a crew that always stands like just a little bit too close. All right, how do I get out of here? I could check out this door here real quick. Mm-hmm. No. Time to leave. Easy peasy. Okay, is there anything else in there? Oh my. Yeah, I gotta be back there for something else apparently. Let's go check it out. That is the main quest, actually. Hold on. But I can get there through that door. He's just back there without the thing on now. Good job, Max. Great job, in fact. Do I talk to her?
Keep hanging around. What can I do?
Okay.
You have...
Forgot if she wanted something from me.
Any word on Jessie? Let's just say she did me a favor and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what?
Okay.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
You suck. That'll show him. All right, now Tyr, you said last time there was something back here I could find. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Damn, there's so many things that people can't see me steal that I probably will never use. Oh, I will use that though. Pistols, I can break them down, I guess. No harm. Alright, that's probably good. Oh! Okay, so does this consume 20 lockpicks? Side note, I could spend my skills too. Let me look what we got going on here. I only have 13. Oh, I can change my outfit too. Yeah, okay. Let's change the outfit. Inventory. One of them even has a bonus. Tech skills. Well, there's lockpick. How come I can't put it on? Oh, double clicking doesn't work. Stealth skills. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, 4720. Is this like a skill requirement? Like you need at least 20 and now I have 47? I gotta check. Because I'm so confused. What did I have on this one? Yeah. I thought that was a resource. I thought I was... Okay, I would have been picking so many more locks. I thought I was going to waste like 20 of like a lock pick or something. Alright, where would that be? Not here. Here. Okay, mag picks. Tool used to pick locks. Tool used to hack computers. Okay. Okay, so it's only been mag picks this whole dang time. Okay, I feel bad for not breaking into a few more places before then. Where is it? There it is, lockpick. And it's free now. Costs nothing. Okay, I'm definitely going to be pumping a few more points into that skill. Is that it? Look, we profited. Oh, I see something down there. Hello. The rest and go key card. Oh, there it is. Steal defective Moonman helmet. What is the point of that? Very interesting. Let's see. What else does he have here? Bunch of nanners.
What can I do for it? Don't take my word for it. See for yourself.
Yeah, the mag. I think I just didn't take the time to actually look at it that carefully. Okay. Well, let me put on the helmet, see if it does anything. Defective Moonman helmet. Temperament +1. What does temperament do? I don't even see that as a stat. Reputation? I like how Spacer's Choice frickin' loves me, even though I took away power from their settlement. Alright. I don't know, dude. There it is. Okay. Oh man, it's already high. Nice. Yeah, let's put that thing on. I want to see what he says.
Have you tried ours? Don't take my word for it. See for yourself.
No, nothing? Oh, that's disappointing. A little bit. Alright, what other locations do we need to go to? Let's try... Alright, toggle the other quests. Is that it? I thought there was a lot more than that. There's probably a lot of people we haven't met yet either.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Is this a hotel?
A regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Okay. How's life on the Groundbreaker?
The board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
What is the Sublight?
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't love.
Oh, okay.
She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
How does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Makes her a target. Do you do business with promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask.
I'm literally
If there's
wearing
a
the moon
cost to
mask right
being a
now.
Company man, he paid it in spades. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Fascinating. Okay, right there. Oh no. I think these sprats might be a protected species around here. Yeah, what? Oh, we found the shared bathroom accommodations with ultimate privacy add-ons. And sprats to keep you company. Oh god, Max. God. Oh. Got a little sneaky situation.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Delicious. You could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay. Oh yeah, she's like the smuggler. Got it.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us.
Good thing I got this Moon Man mask.
We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Lacking in the bits sounds like a euphemism. Oh my god. Guess I'm lacking in the bits. Here we go, look at this. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Worth a shot. Never know.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Yep.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway.
Ah.
And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
We have another quest there.
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
I like how the companions butt in to the conversation. Makes it feel a little more dynamic.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms.
Maybe they're lacking in bits.
Not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
It's a corporate town with something to hide. YSOS. Sounds like an opportunity, alright. If they're hiding something, won't they be liable to shoot on sight?
Quite the opposite, I believe. Nothing terribly secret about gunfire, is there? If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Neither do mine, dearie.
Oh, damn it.
Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
As long as you don't bake them, Gladys. Okay,
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording complete.
Can I listen to the distress call?
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay.
What do you want then?
That's
right, dearie.
Let's skip through this.
Though for how long, The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free to
I don't get it. They sell heat? Or is it fuel? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
Okay. Yeah, what's this about heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community.
Okay.
They've always... But it won't. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
I believe it.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Okay.
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
City certainly does have a peculiar vibe. Kind grandma smuggler.
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Did I ask her this?
A little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players.
Ooh.
But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary, seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say. But that's not...
Let's make a deal, Gladys.
Is it, dear?
No, that's exactly what I want to talk about.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Why do I have purple berry bunch? She just gave me a candy? What the hell? Look at this novelty looking safe. Oh my. Generic NPCs. Ooh, what's this? Bits. Alright, well. That's intriguing. Let's review. Yeah, I'm not about to do that right now. Certainly tempting. And I want to see... Ooh, here we go. Oh, they're not even... They're just free. Free for the taking. Alright, let's see where this goes.
a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Is now the best time, Parvati?
The cosmos
Jesus.
is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things,
Listen to this.
one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay. Good enough. Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. No one agrees to take me on as crew. Suppose that's how I'll die. Oh, that's sad. From one person lacking into the bits to another. I know the feeling. Alright, this looks dangerous. Why are we going back here anyway? This feels like I'll have to come back here for a quest or something. Oh. Guess this was just another way to... Oh. Got in here for free. Hell yeah. A plasma cutter? That sounds amazing. Let's look at that right now. 133 DPS, plasma weapon. One-handed melee with burn. Ooh, that looks fun. Don't put the pedal to metal, put an Aramid Ballistics plasma cutter there instead. Very nice. I just now noticed that these weapons have levels. Like, do they level up or what? So it's level 7, I'm level 8. Okay, it probably was always level 7. It's just gonna say, are they scaled to my level? Ooh, that looks fun. Alright. We shall leave. One plasma cutter. Richer than before. Oh. Everything is free here? Always kind of weird. This must be my room.
Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Ooh, it's a little scary. Ooh, we got some tossball cards. See if he notices me. Yeah, he did.
What do you think you're doing? Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Alright, I still don't like that. I can't tell what the stealth indicator is. I guess I can play around with it real quick. Let's see. Is it like the two things on the side? Oh no, let's check this out. Pay to view movies. It's restricted. My big canid friend. A lab-grown giant canid goes on an adorable rampage, leading a family of scientists on a wild chase across Emerald Vale. Spending the holiday away from home proves to be a chore, but the family soon realize that true friends are the monsters you meet along the way. Rated FSR 11 for fun times, simulated rampage, and body count 11. That's a pretty effective way to rate things, actually. Nanner speak? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Synopsis. Raised by wilderness primals, one man will leave the jungle he knows to explore the one he doesn't. Keystone. He came for Nanner Spank. Sorry. He came for Nanner Spank, but he stayed for love. Can a young corporate executive call her this creature, or will she awaken the beast within? Rated PACNS for passion, anthropoid, and consensual Nanner spanking. The hell is Nanner spank? Okay. Pay to view. Alright, let's see what Baking with Edna. In this time-honored culinary classic, Chef Edna gives valuable life lessons while she cooks from the Book of Approved Cakes. Learns to maintain a structured kitchen, obey your head chef, achieve a good sponge, and obey your sous chef. Edna is the boss in her kitchen. Now she can be the boss of yours. What is this? Space Hospital. In the walls of Orbital Hospital, if the walls of Orbital Hospital could talk, they'd shriek with terror. These doctors have seen it all. Zero-G cyst lancing, extraterrestrial teratoma. Next, on a very special episode, in order to trap a chem thief, Dr. Margrave must become a serial arsonist. Okay, I know the reference of that joke. That was a Will Arnett. Yep. Well, at least the twist on it was. Don't forget to see Space Hospital Nights for steamy suspense. Broderick's Brood. Synopsis: an ordinary colony family daydreams of the extraordinary. While Lucia works in the factory canning process borscht, her ham-handed husband cooks up schemes to land her a big promotion. Will that lovable fool ever learn to be satisfied with what he has? Broderick's Brood is a testament to the less is success family lifestyle. Aww. Sweet and enduring. Oops. Let's hack it. Ooh. Let's see what juicy things we can find here. Uh-oh. From Veritas, subject, be careful. To Iceman, be careful. One of UB's squealers came asking after you, wanted to know what you like to drink, who you like to talk to, what your temperament's like. Tried to pay me off. I took the bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Don't want to find you in the waste disposal chute. Alright. Same sender. Space for the ISCC. Icy. Been a while since I heard from you. You're on that long haul to Dishkova right now. Hope it goes well. Got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's just a storage room, but it's quiet and safer than the bar. Should be able to accommodate most of your folks. No fees or nothing. Just let me buy you a beer. From Rizzo PR, please stop. To MacReed G. Mr. McReed. We have reviewed your proposal for the 10th time and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavor for a Rizzo beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please don't reach out to us again. Alright. Is this, McRed? Maybe not.
Is any of the news they play here actually true?
I think we're almost done in here. Oh shit. Oh hell, what the? Don't you dare come in here, Parvati. Fuck. Oh, it's Max and Parvati. Oh yeah, just come on in. You know, 3 people. Super great. Self-patching. Okay, I really like knowing that this doesn't cost me anything anymore. Very, very... Oh, another plasma cutter. Unlock with key. I have a key? What? I don't know where I got these keys. Plasma rifle? This game's just giving me tons of loot. Rest and go keycard. Okay, I see. Speed grip, Mr. Ouch. Stun baton. So I'm missing 2 keycards still. So just be on the lookout for them. Ew, what was that?
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Alright.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
Where can we get in trouble now? Is this the bar? Looks like it. Let's look for some named folks. Vera Krivenik.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Indeed. Let's talk about the heat.
Radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
Well, that's a mild way to put it.
And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Who's in charge?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness,
Let's ask about her.
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
All right, oh, we should sell some stuff.
And everything you want.
I have no junk to sell. It's kind of surprising. All right, we can repair all equipped. Okay. And then we'll sell. Actually, how are we doing on what do you call it? Encumbrance. I don't know. Where's encumbrance? Over here. Oh, we're pretty good. Gotta start modding some weapons. I think this plasma blade's gonna be good.
Just got done with a real sweet haul. Heft to Fairfield. Loads of metals and rare earths for the TNL factory.
What's a rare earth?
Hell if I know, but it's rare, so it's gotta be expensive, yeah?
That's right. Like maybe I should wait until I have a reason to be on these places, but oh. Lost Hope Bar key card. All right. Talk to the chef.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Anything good? Well, not really. I have no idea where I am right now. What in the world? Is she a zombie?
I'll be just a moment.
Nope, just too drunk.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new Our study
Oh, here we go.
controlled population is inversely proportional to consumer happiness. Fewer colonists means there's more paradise for the rest of us to enjoy.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
That okay. I probably don't need that anyway. Seems kind of weird. I mean, I could just lie and get out of it, but I feel like that's only going to work like once. Okay, on to the next place. Oh, we almost missed this. Holy crap. Deadeye assault rifle. Sounds pretty good.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
I wonder if she has a weapon workbench.
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one.
Didn't know we'd get a murder euphemism from Parvati.
Basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Fascinating.
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Okay.
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Talking about this rifle tier, it does seem that the weapon system moves pretty quickly. Restricted stock, what? Hush grip? Oh, what the hell? It's not a very friendly sound. Yeah, pickpocket. Oh, I need to put my other helmet back on. Lockpick, here we go. I don't know if that helped. Let's see if she notices. Saved.
Whoa.
Great work.
Yep, she noticed. Wait, what was that? That was something. She's like, yeah, I don't care that much. On second thought. Oh, I see. There's another way in here. It's probably on the map. Alright, yeah, forget about this. We'll just come in the other way. Ruth Bellamy is Halcyon something. Okay. Okay, what is this? This is a waste disposal. Still haven't found engineering. Guessing it's over there. Sublight. A lot of people standing around. Not a very prosperous business here. Okay, I can do some more lock picking. Don't really know why I'm up here. Only that I can be. Oh. Didn't realize we had a whole separate levels going on here. Here's the good stuff. I should come back here. Nah. Whoa. That was a little accident there. Gyro sight. Reactive kinematic shield projector. Okay. That's cool. Oh shit. I have to die here, so I can't go anywhere else up here. It's kind of like locked off. I'm gonna save just in case I fall off, which I almost just did. That looks tempting. This guy's way too loud. Throwing me off.
Is someone there?
Oh fuck.
Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
Well done.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
That's not a relief for my nose, bro.
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet.
I know.
Damn, friend.
Dude, you owe me one. Seriously.
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean
Oh, I got jump scared by the smell too.
decided to close and lock on me.
It's disgusting in here. Gotta break a dude out of a shitty bathroom.
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Indeed.
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you? Or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well?
You keep them. Oh, don't tempt me.
You're a sick woman. I never should have come here. Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career.
You're a sick woman. I certainly don't like the sounds I'm hearing over here. Alright, that's barred. Oh, here's a door. Let's do a little save. Ooh.
I'll keep quiet.
Let's get ready with a strong attack here. Let's go the other way. Damn. Things got scary. Maintenance work order. Bear says the Lost Hopes plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you hear someone lock their key behind a door. It's the locked one. Huh? Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time. I am a sicko. That's right, I demand, Ew, I don't know what that was, a gland. I demand payment for rescuing people from shit-stained bathrooms. Impact hammer, that's not a very good one. Okay, I can go out on the ledge. Let's see what's out there. That's a whole interesting way to do things, I guess. Any more bad guys? Oh. Ow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, I don't think we've been in here before. Oh, there's the key card. Oh, this is the place that needed the key card. Damn it. Oh, now I realize what my encumbrance is so low. It's because I left a bunch of shit on the spaceship. The Thug Kit. Armor mod skill kit. Melee and defense skills. Not bad. A claw rake? Alright. Well. Let's go check out the other side of that, the back area here. Alright, we have this place needs 3 picks. That place is open. Where do they go? Okay, the place that needs 3 picks is literally goes back behind that lady. So we'll try that one. Actually, let me bump up my skills a little bit more. Stealth. What are the thresholds here? So the next major one's at 60. The first item in every locked container which is free to open can be stolen without consequence. Weird. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Probably... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Companions do special attacks. Armor rating. Alright, let's bump this up until we get to 20, which is exactly how many we need. Cool. You can command. Your companions use their special abilities on the enemy you're targeting. C or V. Nice. Thanks, Parvati. Best hype man in the business. Hype woman. Oh, these frickin' sprats. Little shits. Oh, it's alive. Jeez. That one got melted. Expecting to see what that key card, one of those key cards, like in a really strange place. Like in the pile of trash or something. Alright. Let's get the juicy stuff. Oh my. Heavy machine gun. Okay, let's equip that right now. What do we got? We have a shock cannon. Old reliable spacer's choice. What was this? Oh yeah, this was a machine gun. Heavy machine gun. And then that grenade launcher. Uses heavy ammo. Well, I'll just keep it in my inventory for now. I didn't need to break in. Oh, I didn't break in. I reloaded, see? But it cost the same either way. It was a lock on both sides. But at least this way, the lady never saw me. Just in case that's an actual problem.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here.
Yeah.
Where's it all go?
Well, simply right there. Maybe they're just burning too much waste, and that's why they're having heat issues.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
Gee, good job, Parvati. Not like I'd need, you know, an engineer down here to help with whatever this is. Ooh. Bolter pistol. Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around in the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head towards the back wall. Lilia says to watch our backs. Might be being tailed. On top of bunks towards a back wall? That sounds like they're talking about a different place. It's the old hangars. Okay. This is probably not the old hangars. Like oh, never mind. They both came down here. Let's say I thought Max came down here, but not Havarti. Hey! I walked right over that thing. Alright, let's get out of here. On with the mission. Okay. We got main mission here. Toggle. Alright.
CNP Borston Baked Beans.
Recent users. What am I doing here? Displaying recent messages. Oh, is this the moon hat? To Callahan M. Regarding the hat. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. Oh my god. To Mama C, subject, hi mom. Hi mom, are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I can always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug from me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Aw. Okay, the heat. No, it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. Got eyes on the problem, and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations. Take breaks, you deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. Alright, seeking contractor for salvage. Oh, I got a quest. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is the Sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Spratverst joint, 2nd floor. How did I get to the 2nd floor? Loitering on board property, strictly prohibited. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here in Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation, Udom Bedford, Certified Liaison. P.S. Please leave that next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy. Oh, please note. May find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. Poor Felix. Getting blamed for everything.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Is this what...
Interesting, to say the least.
Is this what she's after? Messages. Don't run. We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. Fallbrook shipments. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today until I say so, you're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. LH. Fallbrook shipment. Purple berry liqueur. Lots. Spectrum vodka, even more. Erotica generic. The locals aren't picky. Erotica exotic. Except for the ones who are. Space cake surprise. I don't know what this is, but it was on last month's order list, so either track down some or do your best in the kitchen. Black Hole Holcomb signed Tossball poster. P.S. Tobias, where are we with that dark desk extension? Okay. This week in salvage. My scanner says the Mardettes impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Farrah's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I took care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled sister pork ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's going bad. Oh, yep, sister pork. It's back. Not the good parts. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Well, the good info there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. What's this? Oh, it just brings it down here. Oh. There's Tobias. Good old Tobias. Alright.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
You obviously have to be legitimate to say that.
Miss Lily has been expecting you.
Oh, I just gave him my real name.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okay. Now we're in the big leagues. Contractors. If the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights. Pursuant to regulations following internally preserved forest, such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version, if we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of Borscht in a Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon. Alright, yeah, it sounds on the up and up.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Tyr, I agree. I was thinking that a long time ago, that it's like the opposite. Oh, just happened. My graphics just had a little glitch. That's weird. What? Yeah, it's like the opposite of Kingdom Come Deliverance. They don't care at all, even at the corporate town. Even the original Fallout, they would give you a hard time, right? Yell at you about having your weapons out. All right.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Let's see. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings.
Okay, this person knows a lot about our ship.
For someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Still working on that.
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
All right.
If there's anything else, be quick about it.
I forget what Gladys wants anyway.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
Yeah, I can't remember the quest she wants.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like
Careful with the C word.
board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
This is a big office. It's kind of... And I thought they were legitimate. Yeah, let's get out here. Oh. That was a bit of a letdown. I probably shouldn't be picking this lock. I mean, I will try it.
What was that?
Oh, no, yep.
What do you think you're doing?
No, nothing.
Consider this your warning.
Alright. They must keep track. Yeah, whatever Gladys wanted, I think I was... It was, over where the, not the governor, whoever they are. Over where they are at the end of the path here. Over there. Wait. Engineering. Yeah, we're gonna go to engineering. That's a flashy sign for engineering. Wow. Spratfest. Hello, Ethel.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Sounds delicious.
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's
Space
found
rats.
use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Delicious.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike. Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Sounds delicious.
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible.
She's really selling the product right now.
And put a few words in the right ears. And could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&D'ing our own special meat. just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Yum, yum.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Spratfest. Ah, okay. Base health. Probably already have some of this anyway. Fried in hot oil. That is very appealing. Okay. Let's see any. Is that the deep fryer? Pretty basic operations here. Ike's Armory. A trip blade. Oh, I've seen those.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
I know a bit about repelling borders.
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Yeah. Alright, on to engineering. For you.
If it's not a life or death problem, I've got more important repairs to do.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we got an elevator that goes down. Can't tell. There's the Anti-Cleos. Anti-Cleo is a robot. Oh no, that's Greasy. Oh, I love Greasy already.
Just passing through, minding my own business.
How do I talk to Greasy?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report to your local board embassy.
Alright. This place looks important.
And an old Yakita 3-7? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Yeah, Parvati, we just want you to fix the radiators, okay?
The scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance.
Oh, Edna.
A toss-ball first.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no
I thought there'd be more machinery.
Advanced defensive helmet. Oh my, that looks good.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Alright. Junlei, let's go.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain
Wow.
around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction.
But those are like
Groundbreaker
burns.
doesn't see many visitors.
William McCracken, nice place you got here.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through. Here we go.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Yeah, let's let Parvati talk.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
I like this, like, silently encourage.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry.
Coming on too strong, Parvati.
Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
See, I'm a good captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Apparently I'm smart enough for this. We need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
You got trouble.
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't
That's not good.
Any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Okay.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Or what else? Nope. Junlei's keycard. Be on the lookout for that. The modern steel wrench in you. What is this? It's a quest item. This might look nice in one of your cruiser rooms on the unreliable. Ah. Got it for you, Parvati. Tempting, tempting. Do I have one of these actually? Oh, I already have something pretty good. Oh, I do have one.
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate?
Let's check out the map now. Ooh, that is a lot of floors, I didn't realize. Zoom out. That's the entrance. Oh, okay, I see. So back here is the way down to the back bays. Let's go talk to the board representative here. Our kidnapper.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Tell him, freighter crew.
Here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Alright.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything
Here, he really doesn't like people on the stairs here. That is a great mustache.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. Oh my god. Didn't know that was a possibility.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Just going from that to I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck.
Oh, Alex.
Trying to remain courtly as Princess Amelia. Yeah, what was your relationship with Mudam?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Oh, yeah,
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
definitely not me crushing it with my own spaceship. He was eaten alive by feral cannons.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You are going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Okay, Alex was double-crossing Wells?
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Okay, I can still rat him out. Probably gonna make like a save here, just in case I can come back later and try out that part of the story. Let's see.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Stop playing coy, Bedford.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Oh, man.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Let's see. I'm here about Jessie Doyle when her debt's settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has
Ouch.
is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh, that's great.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but
Did I just make an evil
it
choice?
just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest.
Be my guest.
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not Junlei's.
My, aren't you, excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
Oh, I'm not helping this guy anymore.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Oh, you've noticed my friends.
Oh.
Wonderful.
It's not exactly what I meant to ask.
Large, tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
This guy's boring me. Okay, level up. Alright, I'm gonna make a save right here. What happens if I use this computer? Oh, passcode. Elevator key card. Did I just save? I want to see this.
What do you think you're doing? Yeah. What do you think you're doing?
How often can I do this?
I don't have Here they come.
Oh, they don't, yep, they don't like that twice in a row, do they? Ouch. headset is pinching my ears. Alright, let's see. I think we can solve engineering's problem now. Passage to anywhere. Let me look at the journal here. Gladys. Oh, investigate a distress signal on Terra 2. Oh, so back on, ouch. I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, so back on the planet we were on before. The Emerald Vale. Okay, let's go try to solve the engineering problem.
This is House on Business. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
A workbench discovered.
For a special word from
Alright, let's see. I can't... Yes, I can mod my plasma cutter. Is this the one I'm even using? I don't know. Condition. I'll mod the one that's fully repaired. Alright, modifications, grip, and attack. I have a grip. What does this do? Oh, faster attack. Nice. Very, very good. What else do I got? Where's that big old machine gun? Shotgun. Guess it can't be updated. Where's the light machine gun? There it is, heavy machine gun. Let's see what we can do with this thing. A quiet muzzler. Now, why would I want that? Critical damage. There we go. Do it. Oh, I gotta go back to the plasma sword. Alright, they are plasma damage, N-ray, shock. Okay, so we can basically pick whatever element we want. Okay, let's check this out. Lots of choices. Armoring. That on there. Toughened. Electrocharged surface. Oh, this is the cool sounding one. Actually, I'm just gonna leave this off for now. We're probably gonna get better armor, maybe? The Thug Kit. Hunter Kit. Self-patching. Nightingale. So I have two of those. I don't know why they're different here. Wait, did I screw this up somehow? Oh no, okay.
Chairman Rockland.
Greetings, hard-working citizens of Halcyon. In these profitable times, we need only look to one another to find examples of honest labor and earnest work ethic. But there are those who cheat and sue their way to find.
Let's change Uchara. Let's see. Let's activate this one. Confusion.
That's you. We are substantially raising the reward for his arrest. have any
Oh. Okay.
information regarding his whereabouts,
Going down the big elevator. Captain McRed. Forgot what he did. Saw him in a log.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting
Oh shit.
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Thanks for the warning. I do need to change my loadout here. Where's the good one? Right there, yeah. Okay, and I think I need to switch my... Yep, that's the better one. Okay, give a little save there. Do a little dodge. Dodge. Let's go. Maybe I can talk to him.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
This guy just oozes creepiness.
Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
Oh, I need to give him some armor.
Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
What does this mean? The symbol here.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Are they alive?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again.
Oh. They're trying to get the
You don't just ask a
oh,
king
God, what's
for
it called? The
a favor when you're standing in
unbreaker?
his court. You bring tribute,
The groundbreaker. Trying to get the groundbreaker to
prophecy, shit like that.
up and running. Interesting. I am not paying him 756 bits. Oh, I can bump up the lie here. Let me move some equipment around.
Neighbor from above.
Oh, I could talk to him still. I saw your letter from Rizzo. Galactic mushroom sounds like a great beverage.
They rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn. Maybe I'm better off.
Rizzo's wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a
Tell him,
natural
Parvati.
actor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you.
Rough story.
Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. Everything has a price. How much are you willing to pay?
Alright, let's see if we can bump up lie a bit. check our... So I need life 40. We're at 30. Not that far off. This adds... Well, yep, here we go. Lie. Boom. And then the category was dialogue. And I can just put the skills in there too. So not helmets. Stealth, hack, tech. So I don't have that many different armors. Okay, I'll put a couple points into here. Boom. Oh, no, hold on. Except I forgot that I have yummy little things that can help me. Personality attributes. Mind attributes. Oh, let me check my attributes and which one contributes to lie. Body. Mind, body. Dang, way too much shit. Should I just like search? Let's just look on here. Perception, charm. Okay, I think personality attributes was one of the things. Let's check it out. Mind and right there. 0 to brew. We got a lot of them. So let me save. Can I just drink 5 of these? Okay. We're up a little bit here. And lie is now 43. Nice. That added 8. Wait, Parvati's helping me lie? That raises some questions. Where'd he go? What? I thought that was him for a second.
From above. Everything under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Oh, we're so nice.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
Actually, I think that was it.
You can come and go in my...
All right. Look at this outfit choice. What the heck? Now, can I take stuff from around here?
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Old Bess's outflow pipes.
Fred wants it up and running. I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up. Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Oh my God.
Right up there.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Oh yeah?
Fuck your birthday.
Fuck your birthday. This guy's very short.
When I look at you,
Okay, they're doing too many drugs down here. I wonder if it's oversight that some things you could just pick up and they are not marked as stolen. All right. That's it? Just a fuse? Oh, is this is the sneaky path? Oh, nice. Hold on. Ease up, Parvati. Whoa. I'm glad I didn't have to fight that guy. He's got glasses on. What a nerd. What the hell? God, they got a lot of shit going on down here. Riot control helmet gold. Hey, bananas. Yeah, good thing he's not programmed with a emotional sensor. Private Letty Dixon. Wait. That name sounds familiar.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. It may not sound like much, but take my word for it.
Oh, is she the one they're torturing? Let's see.
Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
So she's just into drugs.
These days have no principles.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Look at her dilated. Whoa! Jesus. The fumes make you extra athletic or something? These guys look straight out of like, I don't know, Outlast or something. Got some weird, weird vibes they're putting out. Still Petey? Oh, now I really want Petey. How am I gonna do this without getting caught?
What do you think you're doing?
I can just lie.
Go on, before I change my mind.
Whoa, I just got an achievement for using those skills a lot. Yes, I got to keep Petey. Whatever the hell Petey is. Ah, it's a decoration. Worth it. Fumes make you extra sleepy? Just not the right fumes. I'm all turned around.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Yes I can. And 80 years. Sneak mode activated. Operation Steal Everything not nailed down. Laboratory outfit. We're still missing one of those little key cards. I have a feeling it's got to be down here somewhere. Whoa. Oh no, I've seen one of those before. It's nothing special.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
Been tripping for days.
Crazy cosmos. Crazy
Okay. Tons of armor parts. That looks interesting. What are we doing on the map here? Oh, this is a whole different area than the one that I was just, or the main space station.
Hey, I saw that.
Nope, no you didn't. The power of save scum.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms or
The hell are they growing up here?
The soil. Besides, they're my friends.
find a new friend. This worm fixation
Ooh.
is our bottom line.
Junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit, shit, shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Indeed. Ew. This is gross. Wait, that's the other one here. I can steal that helmet. Nice. Another plasma sword. Okie dokie.
When I look at you, all I see is light.
Good to know. Oh, there's one right there. Didn't even see that guy. All right. One last thing here. This is it. This just feels like an alternate way to get something else.
Bullshit. Wake up.
Yeah.
No such thing.
Alright, think we can go. Oh. Oh yeah, I see how it works. Alright, GTFO. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to take a tiny little break, fix my headset. BRB. Here we go.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Okay. Got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight menu.
Oh no. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
So matter-of-fact, infestation.
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able though you've proven to be.
She kind of doesn't make eye contact.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alright. Let's go to the maintenance shaft. Which I assume is right here. Yep. Alright. We can do this. I really need to get him some armor. Ooh, nice elevator music. Oh. Just kind of enjoying that. Yeah, let me see if I have anything for him. Vicar Max. What does he have here? Look at this bro with a shotgun. Big ol' wallop stick. Alright, let's see. Armor, what is this? Vestments? Blue with piping. Ports of call, dialogue skills. Oh, this actually could be important. I think he might be helping me passively with this stuff. Well, he could use a helmet. You know, I think he should... Oh no, I was going to say he should have that eye patch, the liar's eye patch that I'm wearing right now. Ooh, look at that. What is this, light? Intimidate. I don't know how this stuff works. One-handed melee. That's a little scary for him. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, let's put our own stuff on here. Oh, how does this compare? Don't know if the armor type does anything. Like, is 17 armor but heavy better than 21 armor but medium? I just assume no? I don't know. It's a way higher level item. Looks cool too.
You don't need to kill the Mantivillas, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about dying inside.
What the frick is this, dude? Okay. Well, why don't you guys handle the creatures? I'm gonna look. Oh, we're in combat. Damn it. You can't forget to loot. Gotta use my time stop.
Stood in our way.
Yeah, it works. Parvati, please don't get stuck. Ooh, pretty necklace. Okay, now let's check out that, ouch. Archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. Propulsion plant master circuit 2MC. Auxiliary monitoring station 2 HHB Earth HQ. Transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship as in active duty as an independent trading post, repair shop, cargo bear. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Guying. Stern reminder. Propulsion plant master circuit. Okay. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and the Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ship out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot in this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Chief Guying. Oh. Sounds like this thing's pre-programmed into some kind of fail-safe.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Bad news?
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Alright.
Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Alright, I'll try to sneak past. I'm not really good at that. But I've got some shock weapons just in case. They are everywhere? What's this map look like? Oh, okay. Bard. Lovely. Oh god. Let's see. An alien isolation now. Oh shit. There it is right there. Let's try to get a sneak attack on it.
We've got a fight on our hands. Well done. We are victorious.
Works for me. I feel like something's coming through that door. There's something over there. Right there. Oh shit, it's probably just staring at me right now. Let's go this way. Sneak attack! Nope. This one weapon acts so weird about firing. Wait, is there more? Where? Parvati, what the hell? Oh no, not Parvati. Vicar Max is doing something weird. I have no idea where he went. Oh, down there. Okay. Well, let me loot. He'll be okay. Yep, he's okay.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means...
Did he take them out by himself?
Cycle droplet pumps.
Am I making like a major story decision here? Getting like some like really story sounding soundtrack right now. Lithium droplet radiator array. Warning, lithium fluid pressure at 23%. Solid state radiators at 102% capacity. PCM heat sinks. We're at 8C. Logs. Cobbled together. Staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Ouch. Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Guyang's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing, because she spent half her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have got sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Reminder. Non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Cycling successful. Uh-oh, too late. Shit.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
I gotta get that from the top. Is that it? Yeah, we'll go back out here anyway. Right there. Oh, that was a bunch of work for nothing. All right. Seems very peaceful now in here. Ouch.
Private. You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one
This guy's stuck in the shitter.
That was days ago.
The fucking door. It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir. Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show through the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a
All right. We've done our good deed.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, I remember those.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control
Savage.
over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. You've got my attention.
Hey Sage, how's it going? Not much around here. Just kicking some ass in space. How you doing? Okay, oh, she has a quest.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Very urgent, jeez.
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
I think this lady has been spending too much time huffing the fumes down in the engine room. You're playing Shin Megami Tensei If. What kind of game is that? Sounds like a fighting game? Never heard of it. Let's see.
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts.
Oh, this makes sense.
Last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
A precursor to Persona. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I've never played the Persona series, but it looks fun. I like the humor in it. Let's see. Or wait. Maybe I'm getting confused. I don't know. I think I own a Persona game in my Steam library somewhere, very deep. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Let's see, what's in it for me? Yeah, okay, I can check it
I
out.
should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
From 40 years ago?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Lovely. You could lore dump, but it could get a bit confusing, yeah, I bet. When games get to the point where there's games and then precursors of games, sounds like quite a bit of lore to dig through. All right, what did I just agree to? I'm gonna go fix a relay in space somewhere. Is there anything left that I have left to do here? This is pointing me towards Gladys. So I should probably talk to her again. Yeah, let's talk to this guy again, because we read his message to his mom.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, fair warning, you're still logged into one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Dang, I was hoping there was more from that, yeah. It's a weird looking orc. This guy's the best, Callahan. Shin Megami Tensei is split into different timelines. Okay, that's cool. Kind of like the Zelda universe, but not explicitly talked about in the games. Yeah. What's up, Birdie? How you doing? Is this the right place? The rent and go? Yeah, okay. We've been stuck on this space station the entire stream so far. I think we're about to get off of here though.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Oh. I actually have 10,000 bits now. No, I'm not going to buy that. I'm not wasting that money on this.
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway.
Ah, distress signal.
I told you about came from. And ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you, I'd think.
There.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
There's a main timeline. Shin Megami. I'm gonna stop pronouncing that wrong. So, which is the timeline where a kid that was bullied summoned devils into Earth. That kid becomes the Devil King. Eventually, humanity is living in bunkers while devils wreak havoc on Earth. Oh, that's cool. I like stuff that like deals with like kind of like Doom, like the bridge between regular mortal realm and like hell and extra dimensional spaces. That's cool. I haven't left the space station. Any conflict occur? Let's see. We had to go and talk to some people that huff a lot of fumes down in the engine room that probably wanted to tear my head off, but I was able to talk my way through that. And yeah, we fixed up the heat problem here, and really didn't make any enemies per se. Oh, here's some names that we haven't talked to. What the heck? How did I get here without talking to them? Let's see.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not.
Ooh, I bet I have some crimes to report.
Anymore.
Why can't you take them?
Not so good at filing? Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
I think everyone on this space station huffs a bit too much, too many fumes. Do you do tours?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not. We just don't. You did help fix the radiators. I know Commandant Sanita's grateful for that. Maybe if you cleared an open bounty.
Why do I want to go in here?
Thank you tour.
Ooh.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Shady stuff? I never do stuff like that. Never. Never ever. Oh. Yep, no one's even paying attention to me here. Looking for like key cards or something. Lockpicks, ammo. This guy leaves, I'll steal this stuff. What is this thing? A hoop?
Understood. I'll keep my head
Oh god, it scared me. Got some cool prayer beads. Damn. There's the ID cartridge. Look at that. We are looting. There's a branch. There's the branch timeline where the events of SMT1 never happened. This events of never happened. This is the events of SMT if. The school that bullied kids was pulled into the devil world. He became the Devil King. So you save the day, return things to how it was after kicking his ass, depending on how the ending you get. Which splits into more timelines, one of which becomes the Persona timeline. Oh, okay, that's cool. Is there do they have other games that are based on the other timelines? Little spin-offs or anything like that? Or this is just like a fleshing out some of the backstory? Whoa. I wonder what that ID cartridge did. Is it for this? No. Alright, he's not looking. Just take everything not nailed down. I think we got everything. Except for this thing right here. Okay, birdie. Have a good night. Yeah, it's okay. No worries. There's a Devil Summoner timeline. Those are the two main ones that I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh, do I want any of this? Well, I do, but that guy's right there. Alright, good enough. Thanks for the tour, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll talk to you in a second. Oh, maybe this is the main reason why I'm here. There's little prison cells. Ew. Guess not. Locate a security terminal. Oh, okay. I forget which quest that was, but I'm glad I wandered in here randomly. What are we looking for? I forget. Security logs. Let's read them. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds, generous one too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and then give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope, Freelancers versus Board, Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associated with that board snake. The guy from the back bay's roughed up the Moon Kid. Oh no. Raving Mad warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the Rest and Go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. Let's see. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. modified pistol, Jacques, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads. I just took those. Locked container. Owner refused inspection. He fled before we can get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Alright, let's take the docking records. The empty man. Oh, I think this is... Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, this is for Vicar Max. He wants the Frenchman's location. If you like RPGs, the SMT games are a definite play, especially the mechanics. You can recruit devils by talking to them and convincing them to join you. Then you can fuse devils to make stronger devils. Though in Persona that isn't a mechanic. Well, Persona 5 has that mechanic the other games don't. Okay. Wow, there's a lot about Persona that I had no idea.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I
I definitely have not played a Persona game based on the description so far. I would remember that. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to this person. Let's talk to both of them again.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Anything new? Could use some work.
Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah.
That's what I'm...
Let's see. Bet you got seized contraband all over.
And stuff from outside the system, too. Off the interstellar freighters. That's why we also have so many armed Mardettes on duty here. That'd be awful weird. On account of you should be locked up back here, too, then.
Oh, shit. Good thing I saved. What is this button I just noticed? Oh, history. Okay.
All right. Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless.
Anything good?
There's been a whole heap of good advertisements lately. Sometimes I tune in just for those.
I think this guy's a couple screws loose here. Definitely.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
If you want to play the Persona games in order, I recommend playing SMT IF first, because technically it comes first, but you don't really have to. Okay, well, thanks for the recommendation. I'll definitely take a closer look at the Persona stuff. Oh, there's bounties. Okay.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is.
Oh, well, we
criminal.
Just had a good conversation with him.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers.
let me summon up my biggest shock here. Flying under the influence
Swerving
of illegal substances?
Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
That's like am I thinking Johnny Walker? A different color qualities.
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them two officers he wounded, thinking he won't like that one bit. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Fair enough.
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, In about 3 to 7 weeks. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head.
I don't feel like I want to kill him.
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though.
Wait, she said, or his lighter.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
You know, I ain't giving him up.
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Okay.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
She got real pissed real quick.
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Yeah. Fair enough. Out we go. Okay, I'm gonna go run and talk to... What was this place? Oh, I remember this place now. I'm gonna run and talk to that McRed. Because I think she said that she would accept his lighter as proof. Maybe I can just convince him to give it to me. It's probably fast travel. Didn't think of that. Okay, saved. Another dead one?
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
There's a bounty on your head.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Persuade. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's bump up the persuade. Easy peasy. Can do this. That is, what is persuade? Dialogue. Okay. Dialogue skills. I thought I already had something for this. Stealth, inspiration. Where is inspiration? There it is. It's a companion stuff. Okay. Tech. Yeah, I think temperament might help me here, so let's do that. Put on the old moon helmet. Ooh, damn, that is really good. Where did I get that? Super engineering right there. Okay, let's see.
Neighbor from a... Listen to the fire.
Not quite good enough. Alright. How close am I? I just need 6. So one little drink of beer here, and I think we're good to go. No, not quite. Dang it. Oh, I have a new perk. Let's take that real quick. Remember last time I knew exactly what that was I wanted. Companion crit chance? No. Never mind, I must have already got whatever it was. Time dilation meter. Probably this one, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with companion crits. Apply. Alright, well, let's just bump that up a tiny bit. Oh, I have a ton of points available. I haven't been spending them. Yeah, let's go. There we go.
My flame? Shit. Little Flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Go. The engraving on here, does this say Sanita on it? Why can't I say that? Is that a bug?
Neighbor from...
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna redo that real quick. Maybe my thing wore off. Let's go real quick. Redo the crap we did. Okay, save. Let's drink that beer.
Neighbor... Lit... My flame?
Don't worry.
You call your...
Oh, man. Keen eyes
There we go.
there.
Was a
Sanita gave me
bug.
this lighter. We had a carnal understanding
Ew.
a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
That was it? Good to know. Very good to know. Alright. Let's go complete that quest. I think that's the last thing we have to do. Then we're free to leave the station. And actually, we are free to call it an evening, because that's a great place to pick up next time. Is choosing a new place. After Taste the Rainbow.
How goes the hunt? Nothing excessive, mind you.
Alright, let's see. Oh, she's Sanita. Oh no. Hold on. I want to save before this conversation. These options are too good. I want to know about this carnal understanding.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on nothing except... He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business.
Okay.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Works for me. We have to end this session and really let that carnal understanding sink in. Yep. And the way she said it, too. That little smirk. Just making all sorts of friends out here in space. I think we're good. Oh, you know what? The one thing we really didn't do was deal with... Where was that one weirdo out here? Actually, maybe that was the girl in the med bay. Oh, hold on. Named NPC.
Hey there! Got word on the wireless. Your flag's cleared. You're free to go.
Thank you so much.
Time on Groundbreaker, the last free port of call in all the colony.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rat out the guy who I befriended. That's just that's not dignified for royalty. That's free port of call in all the colony.
Made it up on the spot. Pretty good, right?
Yep.
I don't get it.
I thought it was me. I'm still.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
We don't need luck. We got June Lay.
Oh, June Lay's done for. There's a slogan.
Wheeler's gonna love it. Bye now.
Alright, where the hell... Yeah, when we first arrived here, there was like a conflict right here. And I remember saying, well, I certainly don't want to take that person on my crew. Huh. Wonder, maybe that was the Annie situation. Oh well. Let's get back to the ship. Oh. There he is.
Hey, you got a second?
This guy. Fuck. No, that's not my ship, bro. My ship's that one over there. Yeah, you can talk to the person who owns this one. He's not leaving me alone.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Why? You stalking me? I don't appreciate being stalked.
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Temperament. You're trying to convince me to hire you. You're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me...
No, I don't want to give him pointers. I'm looking for loyal bootlickers. Okay, I'll just be practical.
That's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative.
Is he trying to shit talk my ship?
Your crew.
Oh, no one wants to be on your ship, but I'll work here.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. It's delicious.
That is a value of pi, yeah.
Pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
I'm kind of an idiot.
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss.
Don't count on me taking you on any missions, Felix. You can just work on the ship and eat your sprat worst. See you on the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
I agree, Vicar Max.
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
The boy knows how to teleport. The hell? He's a magician. You didn't tell me that, Vicar Max. Alright. Let's go on the ship. And... alright. My little goodies are getting set into place. And I'm going to... Petey. Yep, I acquired Petey, that's right. Yeah, Max, he's... oh no, he's back in his room now. Max is looking pretty badass at this point. I wish there was armor choices that where they got to keep kind of their look, but they're also... everything's still like aggressive. I mean, I could give him the Moon Man helmet, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I need to actually how much I actually need to armor them, but we'll see. We'll see as we go. All right, let me save. And there we go. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the evening. This beautiful Friday evening. Thank you guys for joining me again. And we'll play more. I almost said Spacer's Choice. We'll play more. Was this girl? This game, Outer Worlds. Yeah, getting my words all twisted. Getting tired. We'll play that next Friday. Next Monday, we are going to kick off a very special game. We're going to be playing Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. It's a bit of a celebration. I'm considering it. We'll do a 6-month streamiversary kind of thing. Maybe I'll prepare something for that. I don't know. We'll see how much time I have. Yeah, GameCube game. I got a capture card. I got a an HDMI capture card, and then I got this little thing that converts the old ass like S-video RCA connection from the GameCube into HDMI. And yeah, so I'm prepared for some console gaming at this point. Looking forward to that. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'll talk about it more when we get started on that game itself. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's something special for me. Okay, well, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll see you all on Monday. I'll make a announcement in the Discord regarding times and all that, just the formalities of all that. So, yep. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you once again, and see you soon. Bye-bye.